Hey everyone, in today's short video, I'm going to show you how to use and sculpt polymer plastic. But first, let's get that water hot enough. We need our water to be 150 degrees, so when I see that steam come up, I take my beads and I pour them into my container, and then I pour my water over the top, just enough to cover them. And when you see the beads go from white to translucent, that's when you know that you're able to sculpt and mold these plastics. But do keep in mind that it takes 150 degrees, and test your water. You might need to let it set just to be sure that you can handle the plastic because it is hot, so please do not burn yourself. Here I test to see, and I look, my water's good. It's 150 degrees. If it's too hot for you, it's okay to let it set for a minute. And I take a tool and I go through and I make sure that those beads adhere to one another. And if that's the piece I need to sculpt with, it comes out of the water as one piece. But here I'm sculpting for the bees for my honeycomb look, and I'll link that up above. And I'm just using my hands. You can use whatever tools you like, but do know you have about a minute before the plastic starts to cool, and you'll notice that it will start to cool off by turning white. Now this begins to happen, all you have to do is take the piece that you're working with and dip it back into the water until you see it turn clear again, and you can start molding that piece over. And what I do is I leave my beads in the water as long as they sit there and they remain warm in that state of clear. It's soft enough to sculpt a mold off of. It is best to use a microwave safe container, and as long as those beads have water covering them, you can pop that into the microwave and heat it up to bring it back to soft again. Now I sculpt in white plastics, but that's just a preference because I enjoy a painting process, but they do make color plastics if that is something that you need. But if you like to add your own color, you can use food coloring and add that into the plastic while it's clear and knead that in. If you need two pieces to stick together in your sculpt, you're going to need to make sure that both pieces are warm enough to stick to one another. So you might have to dip back into the water just to get those two to stick. So that is it for today's short video. Some tips and tricks that I hope that help you out. If you have any questions, please ask them below, and let's just have some fun and tag me in your looks. Let me know what you come up with. I love to see everyone's creativity. And that's it. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.